It's the brightest object in our night sky after the moon, a symbol of love, beauty, and divine femininity. But behind the glow lies something terrifying, a planet of acid storms, crushed meadow, and heat beyond help. Welcome to Venus, the most beautiful nightmare in our solar system. I'm your host, and you're watching this channel. Join me today as we uncover the dark secrets hidden beneath Venus's enchanting veil. We'll explore the truth behind its mysterious past and the shocking realities of this scorching world. Get ready to be amazed by the stunning visuals and jaw-dropping facts about our neighboring hell planet. So sit back, relax, and prepare for an unforgettable journey to Venus. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you never miss out on our future videos. Let's dive into the mysteries of Venus. Venus is often referred to as Earth's sister planet due to its similar size, mass, and composition. But don't be fooled by its superficial similarities. Beneath its thick cloud cover lies a world that is truly a nightmare. Despite being Earth's closest planetary neighbor, Venus has managed to keep its secrets hidden for centuries. However, recent scientific discoveries have begun to peel back the layers of this enigmatic planet, revealing the shocking truths that lie within. One of the most fascinating aspects of Venus is its backwards rotation. As you gaze up at its majestic glow in the night sky, keep in mind that Venus spins on its axis in the opposite direction to most planets in the solar system. This means that the sun rises in the west and sets in the east on Venus, creating a truly bizarre daytime experience. Furthermore, a day on Venus is longer than its year, adding to the strangeness of this already perplexing planet. As we continue to explore the mysteries of Venus, we encounter another alarming fact. Its atmosphere is a toxic mix of carbon dioxide and sulfuric acid clouds. These thick clouds reflect sunlight, making Venus the brightest object in the night sky after the moon. However, beneath this beautiful facade lies a harsh reality. The atmospheric pressure on Venus is over 90 times that of Earth, enough to crush a submarine like a soda can. Additionally, the temperature on Venus reaches 875 degrees Fahrenheit, or 470 degrees Celsius, hot enough to melt lead and destroy electronics in just seconds. No spacecraft sent to Venus has ever survived more than a few minutes on the surface. To understand why Venus is such a horrifying planet, we must first know how it got that way. Billions of years ago, Venus was likely a lot like Earth, with a similar atmosphere and potentially even oceans. However, something went terribly wrong. Perhaps too many volcanoes erupted, releasing massive amounts of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. Or maybe the sun was simply too hot, causing the carbon dioxide to trap too much heat on Venus. Whatever the Venus became a runaway greenhouse, a planet where the temperature soared and the atmosphere thickened. Today, Venus is a dry, scorching wasteland, a far cry from the watery world it once may have been. One of the most intriguing questions about Venus is whether life could still exist on its surface. Despite the extreme heat and pressure, some scientists believe that life may have evolved on Venus under these harsh conditions. They hypothesize that organisms known as which are capable of surviving in extreme environments on Earth could also thrive on Venus. However, others argue that the toxic atmosphere and lack of water make life on Venus highly unlikely. As we continue to explore Venus, we encounter another disturbing fact. The planet's atmosphere contains sulfuric acid, which forms when sulfur combines with oxygen in the presence of water. The acid is so corrosive that it can burn through rock and metal, making it one of the most dangerous substances on Venus. In fact, the clouds of Venus are so thick and opaque that they prevent any light from reaching the surface. This creates a perpetual twilight on Venus, a never-ending daytime that is both eerie and unsettling. One of the most baffling aspects of Venus is its thick and mysterious atmosphere. The planet is shrouded in a dense layer of clouds that makes studying its surface extremely challenging, even with powerful telescopes. all we can see is a swirling mass of yellow and orange hues. This is because the clouds of Venus are so thick that they reflect and scatter most of the light that hits them, making it impossible to see through them. The atmosphere of Venus is primarily composed of carbon dioxide, which is a powerful greenhouse gas. This means that the carbon dioxide molecules absorb and re-emit heat, trapping it in the planet's lower atmosphere. As a result, Venus has a runaway greenhouse effect, which keeps its surface temperature high enough to melt lead. But the real nightmare begins when we look deeper into the makeup of Venus's atmosphere. It's a toxic soup of sulfuric acid, which is one of the strongest acids on Earth. Imagine being trapped in a world where the air is so poisonous that it can burn your skin and corrode your metal. The pressure on Venus is also incredibly high, more than 90 times that of Earth. This means that if you were to step foot on Venus, you would be crushed like a bug. Despite the danger, humans have dared to venture into the atmosphere of Venus with balloons and probes. The first successful landing on Venus was made by the Soviet Venera 7 probe in 1970. However, the probe could only transmit data for 23 minutes before succumbing to the harsh environment. Since then, several probes have attempted to land on Venus, but most have failed due to the extreme heat and pressure. Only a handful of probes have managed to survive for more than a few minutes on the surface. Over the years, scientists have come up with various ways to measure the diameter of Venus. Early methods such as the transit method and parallax measurements gave way to more precise techniques like radar astronomy. Using radar waves, scientists were able to map the surface of Venus and determine its diameter to be around 12,000 kilometers. This is very similar to Earth's diameter of 12,700 kilometers. It's hard to imagine a world like Venus existing so close to home, but there are other systems with planets that are even more extreme. For example, WASP-33b is a gas giant with an atmosphere so hot that it rains diamonds bigger than grizzly bears. Meanwhile, HD 189,733b is a water world where it rains glass sideways at 9 kilometers per hour. While these worlds may seem like science fiction, they are actually part of our vast and mysterious universe. There is a persistent idea that Venus was once similar to Earth, with oceans and a milder climate. This theory is supported by the fact that Venus is about the same size and mass as Earth. However, something went terribly wrong on Venus, perhaps a volcanic eruption or a change in the Earth's orbit. This caused the atmosphere of Venus to become too thick and hot, eventually boiling away any oceans that existed on the planet. As we continue to explore Venus, we face another terrifying fact. The planet's magnetic field is unusually weak, which means that it offers little protection from the solar wind, a stream of charged particles that flows from the sun. Without a strong magnetic field to deflect the solar wind, Venus's atmosphere is constantly bombarded by these particles, stripping away its atmosphere over time. This process could explain why Venus' atmosphere is so thin and why the planet has no global magnetic field of its own. Even though Venus is often depicted as a symbol of love and beauty, it holds a darker meaning for scientists. To them, Venus represents a warning, a reminder of what could happen to Earth if the delicate balance of its atmosphere is disrupted. By studying Venus, scientists hope to learn how to prevent such a fate for our own planet. Recent studies have revealed that Venus's clouds may contain even more secrets. In 2020, scientists detected phosphine in Venus's atmosphere. On Earth, phosphine is only produced by living things such as phytoplankton in our oceans. While the detection of phosphine doesn't confirm the presence of life on Venus, it does raise intriguing possibilities. Could there be life forms in Venus's clouds that we have yet to discover? Further research is needed to unravel this mystery. Venus is undoubtedly one of the most fascinating and perplexing planets in our solar system. From its backwards rotation to its toxic atmosphere, Venus is a true enigma. While the planet's beauty has captivated humans for centuries, its dark secrets have left scientists baffled and intrigued. As we continue to explore Venus, we can hope that one day we will uncover all of its mysteries and gain a better understanding of this enigmatic world. But until then, Venus will continue to be the beautiful nightmare next door, a constant reminder of the power and mystery of our universe. Thank you for joining me on this journey to Venus. I hope you've enjoyed learning about the dark secrets that lie beneath its enchanting glow. Remember, the universe is full of wonders and mysteries, and we're just beginning to scratch the surface. Keep looking up and keep asking questions. Who knows what secrets the universe might reveal to those who seek them out? Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring.